Welcome back to UAP Season 88 High School Girls Volleyball. It's gonna be De La Salle Santiago Zobel versus the defending champions, the NUNS Lady Bullpups. So both teams coming off big wins, both teams wanting to maintain their momentum. Later on, you will have Ateneo Blue Eagles against the UST Junior Golden Tigresses at 3 p.m. But right now, we focus on this match. De La Salle Santiago Isabel, the last time they won against NUNS was back in season 81. They're looking to find momentum, get back-to-back wins, but it's gonna be a tough climb as NUNS would want to also keep the momentum. Ayel Estraniero at your service, and the third match of our quadruple header today, as you see both teams preparing. NUNS winning against UST in 4 sets. As you see the team standing so far, Adamson with 2 wins already. They won against UP earlier. FEU with a 1 win and 1 loss apiece. The same with UPIS, NUNS, and De La Salle Zobel with the same number of wins. This is only their second game. UST losing against NU in their previous match. Ateneo and UE also both winless so far in the tournament. So this is going to be an exciting one. Who between De La Salle Zobel and NUNS could get their second win today?
UAAP Girls Volleyball Division. Let us meet the officials. First referee, Paul Framil. Second referee, Daniel Gian. Let us now meet the starters. First, for the Nazareth School of National University, Lady Bullpups. Outside hitter number 3, Bam Bam Berayo. Opposite hitter number 7, Nicole Obera. Outside hitter number 9, Ella Bartolaba. Middle blocker number 12, Bella Cruz. Setter, their team captain number 13, Rey Navarro. Middle blocker number 14, Anthony Agustin. And the starting libero number 17, Atasha Toroja. Coaching the Lady Bullpups is Ray Carl de Maculangan. Let us now meet the starters for the De La Salle Santiago Zobel Jr. Lady Spikers. Middle blocker number 2, Aliana Valdez. Another middle blocker number 3, Azza Arado. Setter number 8, Sabine Valdez. Outside hitter, their team captain number 9, Yayen Alemania. Opposite hitter number 16, Zian Labonte. Outside hitter number 17, Kylie Celada. And the libero number 5, Angel Senizal. Coaching the Junior Lady Spikers is Jeremiah Monreal.
Welcome back. Again, the starters for the NUNS Lady Bullpups, Overa, Agustin Berayo, Bartolabak, Cruz, and Navarro. And for the libero, you have Doroja. Bartolabak leading the way in their previous game, 17 points for her. Berayo starting today. As for De La Salle Santiago as well, the same starters from their previous game, Laborte, Valdez, Alemania, Valdez, Arado, Celada, and Senezal. Again, the last time De La Salle Santiago Zobel won against the Lady Bullpups was back in season 81. Both teams coming off big wins from their previous game. De La Salle Zobel winning against Ateneo in straight sets. And NUNS Lady Bullpups being pushed by UST, but managed to get their first win in 4 sets. Sabine Valdez starting things off. Good pass, Navarro. Bump set. Berayo. Bam Berayo powering through the hands of Maya Valdez. Berayo coming off the bench against UST. 24 points for Berayo in that crucial match against UST. Sabine Valdez to Laborte. Blockers were there. Navarro. Berayo once again. Berayo wanted to avoid the blockers there. Not successful that time. 1-all. Celada. Almost an ace there. Celada with it big. Chance ball. Going down the line that time. Slash Obera. Good target there. Again, Berayo exploded against UST. 24 big points. 21 coming from attack from spikes. Good pass there. Sabine Valdez too tight to the net. Alemania could not adjust. And UNS with a 2-point lead right now. Berayo, Alemania with a good pass. Valdez to Alemania. Getting that off the hands of Obera. Alemania was the leading scorer in their previous game against Ateneo. 9 points for her. Maya Valdez on the service line for De La Salle Zobel. Navarro, reverse set there to Obera. Celada with it big. Alemania fell short on that attack. Both teams exchanging a few errors here in the start of the set. Adi Agustin. Safe serve. Sanizal was there. Middle attack. Missed contact on that hit for Arado. Sanizal reverse set to Laborte. Blockers were there. Good coverage. Navarro bump set. Celada with a good dig. Alemania with that attempt. Safe attack there. Reverse set to Obera. Both teams with good defense. But Laborte gives away a free point to NUNS, who is right now enjoying this 4-point lead in the start of the set. Good pass from San Rizal. Valdez to Alemania. One blocker, not enough there. Alemania finding that cross-court angle open. Going sharp that time. Laborte on the service line. De Roja. Navarro has to chase for that one. Tough set there for Obera. 2-0 run here for De La Salle Zobel. Good pass. Navarro to Bartolabak. Too wide there for Bartolaba. Momentum on the side right now of the La Salle Zobel. De Roja being targeted there. Bartolaba with another attempt. Going for a cut shot. Not enough space that time. We have a deadlock here. 6-all after that 4-point lead of NUNS. The Salzobel has tied things up right now. De Roja. Great attack there. Coming from Cruz. Rivera will go to serve now for NUNS. Both teams neck and neck here in the start. Salada, good pass. Valdez goes to Alemania. She has been the go-to player. Too wide that time. She wanted to go down the line. NUNS taking the lead back. 8 serving 6. San Rizal. Again, Alemania. Still no goal for Alemania. Blockers were there. 3-0 run here for NUNS. It has been a game of runs in the start of this first set. Oof. Service ace for Slash Obera. Timeout here for the La Salle Zobel. Coach Amaya Monreal calling that timeout, and UNS looking to pull away here. The La Salle Zobel needs a quick side out. Let's see how they will respond after the timeout. Slash Obera still serving for NUNS. Too strong there for Slash Obera. A good timeout for De La Salle Zobel. Alemania on the service line. Oof, going long that time, targeting the end line. But the free point for NUNS off that service error. Bartolabak, one of the outside hitters here. Straight to the hands of Alemania. Valdez, too high for that 1-2 play. Chance to convert. And Bamberayo gets that point off the hands of Valdez. Everything going well right now for NUNS. They have a 5-point lead. Taking charge right now and leading the way. Bartolabak with a service ace. Serving has been key here for the NUNS Bullpups. They've been trying to put the La Salle Zobel out of system. Good serve. Another good serve for Ella Bartolabak. Stronger and faster serve that time. Passing has been a challenge here on the side of De La Salle Santiago Zobel. More stable pass from San Rizal. Good dig there. Berayo wanted to go for a swipe out. But Sabine Valdez ready for that one. She'll be credited for that kill block. Arado serving. Good pass from Bartolaba. Cruz with a quick attack. Explosive approach there for Cruz, finding the perfect angle to get that point. Alemania, good decision to let that one go. 3 point for De La Salle Santiago Subel. Sabine Valdez on the service line right now for De La Salle Zubel. 3 attackers in the front row. Good serve, a floater coming from Sabine Valdez. Going short that time, making NUNS work on the first ball. Still a 5-point lead for NUNS. Straight to Berayo. Obera. Too wide there for Obera. Slowly but surely here. De La Salle Zubel creeping in. That cues Coach Carl de Macolangan to call this time out. Coach Carl de Macolangan talking things out there with the girls. Because De La Salle Zubel looking to close this gap 1 point at a time. Belen right now in as libero for NUNS. Ooh. Hesitation there and a miscue on the side of NUNS. Sabine Valdez continues to serve for De La Salle Zubel. Belen getting that first ball. Navarro to Bartolabak from the back row. And she converts. A better in-system offense there on the side of NUNS. Good run for De La Salle Zubel, but NUNS still leading. Sanizal with a good pass. Laborte will try through the hands of Adi Agustin. A good eye there on Laborte. Enough power to get through. Kylie Salada. Oof, wanted to go down the line on that serve. Unfortunately, too wide. Some errors here not allowing De La Salle Zubel to continue the momentum. Berayo goes to serve. Berayo wanted to go to zone 1. Few errors here from both teams on the service line. Maya Valdez will serve for De La Salle Zubel. Belen letting that one go. Good decision there. That was called out. Adi Agustin, one of the middle blockers for NUNS, will serve. Good pass from Alemania. Arado with its swipe. Navarro to Obera. Blockers were there. Good rebound. A chance ball for NUNS. Navarro will go to Bartolabak. A block touch was called. Laborte saying no, but Alemania will try to talk things out. But no, point will be rewarded to NUNS. Sanizal Valdez had to run for that. Laborte Navarro, Bartolabak going cross court, and Nizal was there. Valdez to Alemania. Alemania with two blockers ready to close her down. Perfect read there on that block for Obera and Cruz, closing all angles of Alemania. Sanizal has been stable in the passing. Laborte again through the hands of Cruz. Laborte, one of the new faces of the La Salle Santiago as well. Double sub here. We have Limpot in for Laborte. And the other Laborte going in for Sabine Valdez. You have Jelaine Laborte. Meanwhile, Limpot serving. Another service error here for the La Salle Santiago as well. And NUNS just 4 points away and taking this first set. Gold in for Obera. And you have Bolandres in for Navarro. So also a double sub here for the NUNS. Both teams with complete front row offensively. Sanizal, Import Alemania attacking in the right side this time. She continues to be slowed down here in this match. Second and final timeout for the La Salle Zobel. This first set, 22 serving 15. Sanizal, good pass there. Limpot to Laborte. Good dig from Doroja. Bartolabak off speed. Smart move there coming from Bartolabak. Fooling the floor defense of the La Salle Santiago as well. Sabine Valdez back on the court, as well as Lucky Laborte. Gold continues to serve for NUNS. Salada, Valdez to Alemania. Cruz knowing what to do that time. We have a substitution here, a late substitution. Sam Marzan in for Alemania. Marzan coming from an ACL injury a year after she has been playing here in the UAP. Sabine Valdez to Marzan. Blockers were there. They saved that one. Now Bolandres will get that point. Attacking on top of the blockers. Just like that, NUNS securing the first set convincingly. (25-15) for that first set. NUNS winning that convincingly. A lot of players coming alive for NUNS. Berayo, Bartolabak, Obera. Some blocks coming from their middle blockers. Blocking has been key for them in their match against UST. 16 blocks for them in that match. And right now, they're showing the same strength. A couple of bright spots for the La Salle Santiago Isabel. Laborte was one key player for them. But let's see if they'll be able to turn things around here in the second set. As NUNS Gets that service ace courtesy of Rain Navarro. Sam Marzan will be starting for the Sal Santiago Zubel in the set. Good pass there. Valdez goes back to Marzan. Cross court. Too wide there for Marzan. Back-to-back points here for NUNS. Good serve there coming from Navarro. Service ace for the setter and the captain, Ray Navarro. Quick side out. That's what the Sal Santiago Zubel needs right now, just to keep it close. Valdez to Marzan. There was a wall there in front of Marzan. Again, blocking has been a strength here for NUNS. Agustin and Obera teaming up to close down Marzan. Navarro serves straight to Marzan once more. Who will Valdez go to? Marzan blocked. They could not recover in the rally. Early timeout here for De La Salle Zubel. Start for NUNS. Navarro serves. Good pass, better pass. A combination play. Marzan getting through. But NUNS recovers. They give away a chance ball. Valdez to Arado. And Arado will get that point. Slowing things down that time. We're seeing more variety in the offense of De La Salle Zubel. They will need that with how good the blocking of NUNS has been. Bartolabak with a good pass. Out of system set to Berayo. Good dig from San Rizal. Valdez to Laborte. With a free point for NUNS off that attack error. 6-1. Berayo serving for NUNS. Marzan getting that first ball. Good attack there. Bartolabak trying to angle that one. Trying to find that line. Unfortunately, unsuccessful that time. So Marzan will go to serve for De La Salle Zubel. Belen. Bump set Navarro to Bartolabak. Salada was there. Reverse set to Laborte. Navarro to Obera. Ooh. Great dive there. Great off defense coming from San Rizal. But a difficult one for that second touch. NUNS with a 5-point lead right now. Adi Agustin serves straight to San Rizal. Combination play. But Salada could not get through that net defense. Not a lot of attacks coming from Cruz, but her net defense, her NUNS, has been dependable. Good pass from Salada. Laborte to Bartolabak, but they recover. Berayo. Marzan. Valdez again to Laborte. This time, she gets the point. And Laborte changing the tempo, did not go for a power attack that time. Just a tip, playing with the timing of that block. Arado serving for De La Salle Zobel. High serve there. Berayo getting that one. Cruz. Cruz tricking the defense there. Going for the explosive approach and just tipping that one over. Obera will serve for NUNS. Celada. Valdez, one hand set. Tough one there for De La Salle Zobel. NUNS building a big lead already, a 7-point lead. Still no answers on the side of De La Salle Zobel. Great show of consistency here on the side of NUNS. Marzan out of system here. Laborte. Obera was there. From the back row, Berayo. Finding the corner pocket. No defense there for De La Salle Zobel. And another timeout here for De La Salle Zobel. Last time out there for De La Salle Santiago Zobel. As you see the sisters Valdez, Maya Valdez, and Sabine Valdez earlier. And UNS still serving. Obera. Marzan has been a target here. They give away a chance ball. De Roja will get that one. Cruz wasn't ready for that slide attack. A bit of hesitation as well, forcing her to commit that error. Free point for De La Salle Zobel. Let's see if they can find their rhythm. Laborte. Berayo, bump set coming from Navarro. Obera. Marzan was there for the defense. Valdez, high set to Celada. Blocker was there. Bartolaba going long. Valdez going to Laborte. She has been the go-to. Bartolaba will try. Cross court. Sinizal was there. Celada. Belen getting the dig. Berayo. Berayo had the right thing in mind to go for a tip. De La Salle Zobel was ready for a power hit from Berayo. They were caught flat-footed in that sequence. Bartolabak will serve for NUNS. Marzan again. Laborte from the back row. Obera ready for that. Navarro. Bartolabak. Valdez to Celada. But what a dig from De Roja. Berayo will give away a chance ball. Can Zobel convert? No. 1-2 plays from Valdez. Berayo again going cross. And Nizal, another good dig. Another chance ball. Can NU take advantage of this? A 1-2 play for Navarro. Works for NUNS. A big donut hole there for De La Salle Santiago Zobel. That has been an issue in this set. Zobel has been ready for the power hits, but NUNS has been scoring on the soft touches and drop balls. Substitution here for De La Salle Santiago Zobel. Makasait in for Sabine Valdez. And Sophie Limpot in for Lucky Laborte. Makasait wanted to go for an off-speed attack again. Blocking has been on point for NUNS, especially when Cruz is on the front row. Pass balloon to a 10-point lead now for NUNS. Limpot, reverse set to Celada. And Celada will score. Just a tip right behind the blocker. No defense found there for NUNS. Kylie Silada has been a bright spot here for De La Salle Zobel. Belen with a perfect pass, and Navarro will score. No need to set that one. Ray Navarro taking charge. Another substitution here for NUNS. Have Manzano in for Agustin. Reverse set, Makasait. Obera was there. Navarro goes to the back row. Bartolabak. Too strong that time. Navarro starting to be creative with her playmaking. Activating most of her attackers in the set. Maya Valdez will serve for De La Salle Zobel. Bartolabak with a good pass. Bump set from Belen. Berayo going down the line. And that will be called in. Well calculated attack there from Bam Berayo. Still a 10-point lead here for NUNS. At this point, De La Salle Zobel has to make a run. Another free point for De La Salle Zobel off that service error of Navarro. Good serve coming from Justice Makasait. Some good energy and impact here off the bench for Makasait. Question is, can De La Salle Zobel make a run here? Good serve, Bartolabak. With that pass, Obera, soft touch. But De La Salle Zobel lets that one go. And UNS has been doing the same thing again and again. Just going for the drop balls. 17 serving 8. Another ace for NUNS. This time for Berayo. Another substitution here. Labot in for Bartolabak. Off the bench player right now. Stepping up. Again, net defense present there for NUNS. More substitutions in this match, this time on the side of De La Salle Zobel. Jillian Laborte. This time in for Sam Marzan. Bamberayo serving. Spin ball there. Navarro goes to Tulabot. And Tulabot will score. Some quality minutes for off the bench players. 28 is the score. Sanizal, Limpot, and Jillian Laborte will score for De La Salle Zobel. It's going to be a tough climb for De La Salle Zobel. They just need to find some momentum here. Belen with a perfect pass to Labot once more. 2 points already for Talabot off the bench. A lot of lethal attackers here for NUNS. Rey Navarro has the luxury of just choosing anyone. Good serve from Manzano. Good defense from Navarro. Obera. Cross court was well guarded this time by De La Salle Zobel. Another substitution here. Tessa Bonifay will serve and defend for Arado. Instant impact for Tessa Bonifay. Service ace of the hands of Belen. Barayo, perfect pass. Cruz blocked that time. Maya Valdez will be credited with that kill block. One-man block against Cruz. A mini run here for De La Salle Zobel. Tessa Bonifay continues to serve. Another strong serve, but a good pass coming from Obera to Labot in between the blockers. 3 out of 3 for Tulabot. Cheska Peñol in, as well as Bulandres. Limpot to Celada. No one committed on the defense for NUNS. Oh, Celada has been the most consistent here for the La Salle Zobel. Not enough room for errors anymore for the La Salle Zobel. NUNS just 3 points away and taking the second set. Beleng Peñol to Bulandres. Celada. But net touch violation will be called on NUNS. They could afford some of those errors. They were able to build a big lead, talking about NUNS. Sophie Limpot serving for De La Salle Zobel. 3-point here for NUNS. A very dominant set here for NUNS. 2 points away to Labot serves and Rizal with a perfect pass. Limpot. Oh, one-man block there for Bulandra. Still alive. And Laborte finding that weak spot of NUNS. Good rally there for De La Salle Zobel. Kylie Celada will serve. Oof, another service error. So NUNS at set point right now. Cruz serving. Sanazal. Limpo to Laborte. Chance ball to Zobel. Combination play, a power tip for Laborte, and that works for De La Salle Zubel. They are able to find the rhythm late in the set, but again, no room for errors for De La Salle Zubel. Arado back on the court. Quality minutes there for Tessa Bonifay. Maya Valdez serving for De La Salle Zubel. Garayo, overpass, chance here for Zubel. Laborte, Belen running for that. They give away another chance ball. Can Zubel convert? Laborte, Makasait rather. Too long, too wide that time, and that's it. NUNS gets the second set, 25-15. NUNS 2-0. Rizal Santiago Isabel had a good run earlier in the tail end of the second set, but NUNS was able to build a big lead early on. Coach Maya Monreal had to mix things up on the side of De La Salle Zubel. Some changes here yet again on their starters. Limpot and Makasait starting for De La Salle Zubel. Meanwhile, the same starters for NUNS. No, Bolandres rather, starting in the set, as well as Gold. Bartolabak with a good pass. Derayo, explosive one, but a good defense on the side of De La Salle Zurel. Unfortunately, net touch error called on Arado. Gold will serve for NUNS. Again, serving has been a strength here for NUNS. Another good serve forces Zobel to give away this chance ball. Gold to Makasait, Bolandres rather, of NUNS. Bolandres finding that hole in the block of De La Salle Zobel. Bolandres, one of the three players in double digits in their previous game, 13 points for her this time. She's coming off the bench. Oof. Simple yet effective there for NUNS. Berayo just pushing that one. No defense there for De La Salle Zobel. Another good start here for NUNS. 3-0. Sanizal with that pass. Makasait. Gold. Bolandres. Back-to-back points for Bolandres. 4-0 is the score. Gold has been trying to go down the line this time. Too much angle for her. A chance for De La Salle Zobel to find their momentum early on. Salada will serve for De La Salle Zobel. Bartolabak. Gold. Chance ball. Sanizal Limpot. Combination play. Jelaine Laborte came off the bench in the second set. Instant impact coming from her. Starting in the third set. Hoping they can make some spark and changes here. Salada will continue to serve. Outside. So a free point for NUNS. Bamberayo angling that one. That will go out. De La Salzabel just taking advantage of the 3 points they are getting early in the set. De Roja. Berayo will set. Bartolabak. Limpot. Barto there. Oof. Bartolabak took advantage of that regalo, unfortunately scraping the net on her way down. So point will be rewarded to De La Salzabel. Another outside serve here in the set. Both teams starting slow here. But NUNS has the lead. So Nizal, Limpot. De La Salzabel scrambling in the sequence. So NUNS will get that point. NUNS with a 3-point lead right now. Sanzal. Salada will set to Laborte. Two errors piling up here for De La Salzabel. NUNS finding the rhythm here, especially on that service line, showing good consistency. Senezal has been a target, but she has been good. And Laborte has been the go-to player in this set, and she's embracing that one. They will need more points from Laborte. Nakasait serving for De La Salzabel. Good pass from Berayo. Gold to Bolandres. Blockers were there. Limpot. Oof. Limpot mishandles that ball. Apologizes to her teammates. And UNS is playing high efficiency in this match. Good serve. Limpot to Laborte. Going cross court. Avoiding the hands of the blockers. And Laborte showing some muscle in the set. So far, NUNS could not stop her. She goes to the back row this time. Good serve, but a better pass. Goal to the middle. Cruz was blocked. Chance here to convert for Zobel. Salada. Ooh, an open block for Bartolabak. Easy outing there for NUNS as they continue to lead and control this match. Bartolabak will serve. Service ace for Bartolabak. Oh, Senezal had a good eye on that ball, but that did touch the net, disrupting her timing. Timeout here for De La Salzabel. 5-point lead right now for NUNS. 11 serving 6. And a rotational error here on the La Salle Santiago Zobel. NUNS still serving. Bartolabak. Everything going well right now for NUNS from offense to defense. But not this time. Bartolabak gives away a free ball, a free point rather, of that service error. Can the La Salle Zobel take advantage of that? Maya Valdez serving. Bamberayo. Bamberayo again. Straight to the hands of Maya Valdez. Can't contain that attack of Berayo. Berayo, all power. Salzubel being challenged here by the serving and attacking of NUNS. Good pass there from Celada. A combination play did not work there for the La Salle Zobel. Again, blocking has been a key factor here in the 2-set win and in this 3rd set of NUNS. Celada with a pass. Middle activation there. And that one works for the La Salle Zobel. We're not seeing a lot of middle activation, but this time it did work. Sophie Limpot up to serve for the La Salle Zobel. Bartolabak, stable passing there. Gold will go for that 1-2 play, and she will be called a net violation. Apologizing right away. NUNS still on the lead. But the La Salle Santiago Zobel playing steady right now. Good serve. Out of system. Berayo. Blocked by Arado. I'm not sure it killed block there for the La Salle Santiago Zobel. NUNS was on a run earlier offensively. But this time, they are slowed down a bit. Another attempt for Berayo. But another violation called on NUNS. And Coach Carl de Macolangan has seen enough. He will call this time out. Limpot continues to serve for the La Salle Zobel. Garoja. Berayo will try. Blockers were there. Berayo will try again. Good rebound. Out of system there. Makasait. Middle attack. A power tip. Sanizal. Limpot will go to Celada. Good coverage from Sanizal. A power tip from Arado. Great sequence there for the La Salle Zobel. On point on the floor defense, and Izal has been going at it. Coverage and digs. That time well converted by Arado. Bartolabak with a pass. Berayo. This time on top of the blockers. And the net violation will be called as well on De La Salle Zobel. So NUNS finally breaks the run of De La Salle Zobel. But NUNS will give away a free point here. Gold with a service error. De La Salle Zobel 2 points away in closing the gap. Salada will serve. De Roja, good pass. Volandres, great rebound from Zobel. Laborte, Doug. Oh. Another error here on the side of NUNS. Meanwhile, De La Salle Zobel keeping it clean. Bartolabak with a pass. Volandres going on top of the blockers. Explosive swing and a more explosive finish there. Going down the line. Much needed clean attack for NUNS. Good hustle there on the side of De La Salle Zobel. Unfortunately, that will be called out. A swing of momentum on the side of NUNS. Something that De La Salle Zobel, they want to extend, has to break at this point, but not yet. Bamberayo with a service ace. And Coach Maya Monreal will call his final timeout. Input to Laborte, dug there. Bartolabak. And another error here for De La Salle Zobel. Gives NUNS a 5-point lead. Good serve. Bamberayo. Another error there for De La Salle Zobel. They've been scrambling. Bamberayo serving well, putting De La Salle Zobel out of system. High serve there. Sanizal taking that one. Reverse set to Laborte. Good dig coming from gold. Bartolabak. Sanizal was there. Limpot mishandles that one. Too close to the net on that first touch. The substitution here. Sophie Limpot. Sabine Valdez rather in for Sophie Limpot. Bamberayo has been consistent. Sanizal and Laborte. Miscom on that sequence. Where Bamberayo has been scoring points from the service line. Just 3 points away. Good pass. Reverse set from Sabine to Laborte. Tessa Bonafé in for Arado. Tessa Bonafé had a good run earlier in the second set off the bench. Instant impact. Good serve. And that's the result. All that serve from Tessa Bonafé. An overpass and no coverage on the side of NUNS. Good decision from the Roja to let that go. It has been the errors of the La Salle Zobel killing their own momentum here, and UNS taking advantage of that and staying consistent on the service line. You have Marty Tayag serving for NUNS. Sabine Valdez to Laborte, who hits the line. Good angle there coming from Laborte, finding that hole. Again, they make a run? Lucky Laborte. Good serve. Bartolabak going down the line. No one there for the La Salle Zobel. Placement shot works for Bartolabak. Puts them at match point. Bolandres will serve. Sanizal, good pass. Valdez to Laborte, and she will be blocked by Gold. And NUNS sweeping De La Salle Santiago Zobel. A convincing win for NUNS. A lot of players contributing. Talking about Slash Overa, especially in the first set. Bam Berayo, Ella Bartolabak, Bella Cruz, who has been spectacular in terms of net defense, as well as Adi Agustin, Rey Navarro starting things off in terms of playmaking. But Gold ending that one, and Tasha Doroja just stable on that defense. So teamwork yet again and composure being shown by NUNS. A lot of consistency and discipline as well in their execution. Meanwhile, for De La Salle Santiago Isabel, getting their first loss of the season. Some sparks coming from them. Celada did step up, and the Laborte sisters. But NUNS getting the victory today, 25-15, 25-16, and 25-17. You have the player of the game, Bartolabak, Ella Bartolabak, 11 points off 7 attacks, 3 service aces, and 1 block. Showed some consistency in the match today. And that's it for NUNS and De La Salle Santiago Isabel. Up next, you have Ateneo Blue Eagles versus UST Junior Golden Tigresses. This has been Ayel Estranero, and see you in the next games here in the UAP Season 88 High School Girls Volleyball.